How's the soup?
The soup is excellent. You're a good man, Frank. One day I'm going to pay you back for everything with interest. Now I'm going to mention this place to all my friends.
Do me a favor. Let's just keep it between us. Mambo Cafe. Look, I told you already. The check is in the mail. How am I supposed to pay you if you keep calling me all the time? I don't have time for this. This is a very busy place. I have a lot of hungry customers hollering at me. They're hungry. They need me to feed them.
Hey, am I going to get any service over here? I want that special and a side of rice and beans.
Give me a double order of that steak fillet with extra vegetables. Another double order of the gold.
Call me later in 3 days if you haven't gotten it yet. Okay, bye.
I think we should talk again about what I said yesterday.
Look, I told you, I don't want to have no more talking about going back to Puerto Rico. Why is it that every time a Puerto Rican has a little problem over here, they take a $99 flight back to Puerto Rico? They have a problem over there, they take another $99 flight back to the States. Did you ever see the Greeks or the Jews or the Italians running back and forth every time things got a little tough? No. It was too far and it was too expensive. So they planted their feet in America, and that's why they made it. Sometimes I think the biggest problem we Puerto Ricans have is those damn $99 fares.
You want to know what I think is the biggest problem we have?
Not really.
It's hard-headed men like you who are too stubborn to realize that it's better to struggle on a beautiful tropical island than in some ghetto in the United States.
I told you 100 times already. The only way I'm going back to Puerto Rico is as a success or in a pine box.
Well, hell, you better make it pretty quick, because in another week all we're going to be able to afford is cardboard.
Oh, hi, Ma. How you doing, Pop?
Hey, pull up those pants. Sleepy's out there.
What? What? Nothing. A radio.
You little thief! We didn't spend 15 years feeding and clothing you so you could go out and steal car radio.
I didn't steal it, Ma, all right? I bought it off a guy for $10 and tomorrow I'll sell it for $25.
Now you see? Is that why you want to stay here? So we can raise the future star of America's Most Wanted?
What are you getting so upset about? He just told you he didn't steal it. You know, that's the way things are done here. You know, you buy low, you sell high.
Well, to hell with your high and your low, Frank. I want that piece of junk out of here.
Damn.
Hey, Rick. I'll give you $12.50 for it.
Come on, Pop. What do you want it for? You don't even have a car anymore.
Hey, it's not like I'm going to be without a car the rest of my life. Soon as this place turns around, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to buy my old Chevy back. Look. You see the kind of clientele this place can attract? Huh? Welcome to our restaurant. Would you prefer a window table?
Hi, Dad. It's me.
Media.
Hi, Ricky. Hi, Mom.
What did you do to your head?
I dyed it. You like it?
We brought you back from Puerto Rico so you could get an American education, not so you could turn into Marilyn Monroe, Nydia.
Oh, Ma, stop being so dramatic. Everybody's doing this.
Hey, who cares what color her hair is? The important thing is she's back home with us. Now we can go to the movies and go ice skating at Rockefeller Center.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm only here for a few days. Listen, I met this guy. He's a medical student at Harvard University, and he wants me to meet his parents on the Cape.
The Cape?
It's just this place where they have a vacation.
You know where the Cape is, all right? You're always talking to us like we're a bunch of bumpkins.
Well, in your case, that will be about 8 steps up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, you're the one that sounds like you just got off of some banana boat. Look, I gotta get out of here because I think my stomach is gonna be sick.
You take that radio and you get the $10 back. You hear me, Ricky?
Listen, I promise Chris I called him. We'll talk some more later, okay? You look beautiful. Oh, Daddy, everything has gotten so expensive up there. I'm going to need another $2,000 when I leave, okay?
$2,000? Did she say that? Where am I going to get $2,000?
You're asking me? You're the one who created little Miss Frankenstein by never telling her what is really going on around here, Frank.
What's so wrong with that, huh? I want her to grow up without worrying about money. I want her to grow up with confidence. You know, in one more year, she's going to be the only member of either of our families to graduate from college.
Oh, that's great. She'll be the first college graduate, and I'll be the first one in my family that ever had to go on welfare, right?
Hey, nobody's going on welfare in this family, okay?
I could get you 22 of these, all right? In blue, green, or maroon.
What about gray? You know, my wife, she likes gray.
Listen, Lou, you don't want gray? Take a look around, huh? You see any gray around here? These are tropical people, Lou. We're talking maroon. We're talking green like vegetation. Blue like the sky or the ocean. All right, man, I got you all those suitcases and you couldn't move them all? Huh? Didn't I take the rest of them back?
Yes.
You're going to have to trust me on this, Lou. Now you're going to take 22 of these. I guarantee you'll move them out of here in 4 weeks tops. I'll even throw in a gray suit free of charge, all right? So you can wear it around the house and make your wife happy.
Double-breasted. My wife, she likes double-breasted.
And I'll see what I can do, okay? All right, you take the 2 of these on consignment. We'll settle up when I bring the rest in a couple days. ¿Cómo está mi favorita pareja? Siempre comprando.
Sell the radios here, radios right here. Come on, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We got radios here. $40. All sales are final. Radios here, radios. Let's go. Radios are right here. Radios are right here. Let's go.
Right here, $40.
Ladies and gentlemen, back on the block. Let's go. Radios.
What are you guys doing?
Man, we're trying to get paid.
You best show some respect. Relax.
Hey, do you want radio?
Nah, forget about it. You know Manny only goes legit.
Right. Yeah, you know what? I bet you pay all sorts of tax for that stuff you get over in the garment district.
Yeah, I pay taxes, all right. And you guys are going to get yourselves busted.
No one's going to get busted. Man, just yesterday, I saw a cop a floor plan for 50 Bs, man. Come on.
Let me see that. All right, I'll give you 20 for it.
Nah, look, just forget it, right? Why don't you just go to Macy's and pay $200? That way you can get yourself a warranty and everything.
All right. Here's your 40.
Radios.
This is...
I'll take it.